Hey there, everyone. Thanks again for tuning into Sin's Workshop. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, today we're going to be talking about A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. First, let me see if this has a beautiful naked cover. Okay, publishers, you gotta start devoting some time here. A nice stamp foiling, come on. We pay for that shit. Any book lover collector will say we pay for that. But, it's really great about this book. And part of the reason why I ended up loving it was, look at that. Look at these end pages. So it's the map. I love a map. Who doesn't love a good map? Of the Charlemagne's. It's the pretty much school for sorceresses here. You've got all of it. And then I believe this is the graduation hall. No, it's the freshman dormitory level. So it's pretty cool. I really did like this book. It's dark academia. It has a fierce protagonist. She's great. Her name is Galadriel, but she hates it. She wants everyone to call her Elle. Like Galadriel. Lord of the Rings. Everyone shall fear me and despair version. Direct quote of the book, by the way. I really loved the characterization in the story, first and foremost. I think Elle is great. She pretty much keeps to herself because there's something about her power that just creates just like this negative energy around her. She doesn't understand it, but she's super powerful, and no one knows this. No one knows that she is this powerful. She keeps to herself. She puts up her wards because at her school, you have, God, I want to call them what they're called correctly. So basically their school, it's in like the void between magic and non-magic, and Maleficence? I can't remember. I really should start tabbing books. I don't know why I don't. I don't know. I'm not good at journaling. I'm not good at any of that stuff. But pretty much there are monsters in the school, right? And the school's pretty much, you form alliances, not really friendships, so that you can survive until graduation. Because at graduation, you're really just gonna battle your way out. It's really survival of the fittest here. There are things that will kill you on your way to class, because they are attracted to the void. They are attracted to the insurmountable amount of power and magic that's being held at this school. So she wants to form alliances, even though she's like, I probably don't need alliances, because I'm super powerful. But it might help me out in the future. You never know. And it's really funny. I love the first line. I'm going to read you the first line here. I decided that Orion needed to die after the second time he saved my life. And you're just like, what? This dude just saved your life. Why does he need to die? So it's a really good opening sentence. It really does suck you into the narrative. And with her dynamic with Orion, he's like the goody two-shoes. He's always saving everything. His speciality is combat magic. So he destroys the monsters. He's not letting them feed, which means they're coming out more and more and more, to the point where it's going to be really dangerous for this graduation class to survive at all. They have to do something drastic. But I think what's really great with their dynamic is he's like the goody two-shoes, and she's just like, I guess, like the goth emo girl, like football player. This is how I'm equating them. I'm using stereotypes. You've got the football player, you've got the goth chick. And he's like the golden boy, everyone loves him. And then she's just like the loner who's just like, why are we hanging out? What's going on? She does, in a way want to join an enclave, but she also doesn't want to join an enclave. And he's a nice guy, Orion, and I think it's really great that she sees him for who he is. Everyone around him is kind of just starstruck. They're like, oh, Orion's here. And she's just like, he's a normal guy just like the rest of us. And that's why their budding friendship / kind of relationship is really funny. Especially because she's okay pretending to be his girlfriend. She's just like, everyone's assuming we're dating, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. But she has, like, no interest at all. She's just like, look, we're friends because we're friends. Like, we just respect each other and give each other our space, right? And he likes hanging out with her because she sees him as a person, not just as, like, this... not just as someone whose friendship has to be bought. Because everyone wants to be his friend because he's like the golden boy. And his mother is, pretty high up there in the hierarchy of their enclave. So it's just like, ooh, no, we need to. And it's just like, yeah, my friendship can't be bought. He's like, I'm just doing what I do because it's what I do. Like, it's my magic. My magic is comet magic. I kill monsters. I am Geralt of Rivera. Sorry. So I do like their relationship. I do like how it goes. And I do like Elle as a character. I know I've already said that. She's spunky. She has such an attitude. She's fierce. I love her internal narrative. And I like you're kind of seeing her make friends without changing who she is. It's like people are starting to see her as a person as well, instead of just like the dark aura that surrounds her. And that's what I think is really interesting for the character dynamics, because you're really getting to see who's really her friend, At some point, it stops being about forming alliances, and it starts becoming more about forming friendships. And she never thought she would ever have that. And she's a junior now. And, she never thought she'd have friends. And now she's just like, maybe I don't have to antagonize every single person around me. Because sometimes she does do it on purpose. She does. I mean, she's grown up like this. She's grown up like this, so she's kind of given up. So she's just kind of snarky and a bitch to everyone. But now she's realizing, she's like, maybe I don't need to be a complete bitch to everyone. Maybe I can actually have friends. And that's what I like about her. There's growth there, there's development. And I'm really looking forward to the sequel of this series. I love this. It was such a fun book. I love the pacing. I love the storytelling. I love how we're really in this school. It takes place in just one place, in the school. Once you're in until you graduate or die. That's it. Can't go anywhere else because the school is in the void, and if you go into the void, the monsters are going to get you and you're going to die. So it's just, you go to school, live to graduate, or you die. It really is a deadly education. But it's fun. It's fun. It is engaging. The pacing is really well done. The tension, the character dynamics are so well done. It makes the story really good. And that ending, that one-liner, you're just like, what? It's one line, and you're just like left confused. Not in a bad way, you're just like, what's her mother telling her? What's happening? What mystery do I need to solve now? kind of thing. So, yeah, the second book is out now, and I just pre-ordered, no, not pre-ordered, I just ordered the signed edition from Barnes & Noble, so, of The Last Graduate, but, look, I mean, look at that. Isn't that cool? That's a nice cover. Yeah, anyway, that's a nice cover. The second one is green and gold, but, you know, like, ooh, I'm looking forward to it. It's a really good series. Highly recommend it. Strong characters, good pacing, excellent storytelling. It has all the, you know, everything. It just ticked off everything for me. And it's dark academia. So it's just like, you know, you're going to a darker version of Hogwarts. And there's no escape. There's no escape. You live or you die. And I love the classes here too. Some of the classes and their projects and everything, they are really cool. Like, I'm like, I want to go to this class. I don't want to fight the monsters to get to this class. But this sounds really cool. So, you know, I highly recommend 4.5 out of 5 stars. Excellent. Excellent. I like how I'm like on a roll right now of reading like good books, because I feel like a month or two ago I was just like not feeling it, not feeling, but now I'm like, yeah, on a roll. Really did enjoy it. Highly recommend it. Please remember to support your local bookstores and online book retailers. If you want to purchase the book, all I ask is that you just don't purchase it on Amazon. You know, there are 1,000 other resources out there. There's bookshop.org, which will also give you a list of independent bookstores in your neighborhood closest to you, so you can always go visit your independently owned bookstore. There's barnesandnoble.com. If there is not a Barnes & Noble near you, you can order books online and they will ship to you. Books A Million, same way. There's IndieBound, Book Depository, Better World Books, and bookoutlet.com, which also sells books at like a really, really cheap rate because they are bargain copies. Let me tell you, I've gotten a whole bunch of bargain copies from that website for chump change, and they're it's like brand new condition because it's with the bookstores, you know, the major chains. What they didn't sell goes back to the publisher, so the publisher sells them to a wholesaler. So, you know, yay! You're saving money and buying books. So please just support your local booksellers and online book retailers, and just ask that you don't. I just ask that you don't purchase them off of Amazon. You know, not when it comes to books. I think we should try to keep bookstores alive as much as possible. If money's tight, you can always check out the book from your local library, and you can also get ebooks and audiobooks with a digital library card or a physical library card by downloading the Libby app, which is free, by the way. On that note, I hope you all continue to support me here on Sin's Workshop by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Please don't forget to share it with all of your book-loving friends. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.